Am Frankelda is out on Netflix. This is the first ever Mexican feature-length stop-motion animation done with puppetry and paintings being shot with a camera in quick succession to create the illusions of movement. Directed by the Am brothers with apparently significant support from Guillermo del Toro, who advised them, helped secure the funding and distribution by Netflix. The film follows a young female writer in Mexico at the end of the 19th century. She's named Frankelda and she's desperately trying to get her horror stories published. To no effect. Clear inspirations from Mary Shelley right there. Eventually, her spirit ends up being taken to an underworld of terrors where dreams and nightmares live, and their existence is predicated on how good the stories in dreams sent to the real world are, which is exactly something that Frankelda could help with, as long as the royal storyteller Procustes doesn't interfere, which of course he does. As is the case with most stop-motion animations, this was absolutely terrific in the visual sense. I mean, just, you know, it takes a lot to make a movie like this. Just unbelievable craftsmanship, creativity, and attention to detail when it comes to creating these characters and the world and the costumes and even effects like the fog or weird dreamy water or whatever that's supposed to be in the terror world. The movie is truly worth seeing just for that, especially if, like me, you are an animation enthusiast. Also, it's not just puppets. There are sections with paintings also being shot in stop motion. The process is kind of shown over the end credits. And again, it's just really wonderful stuff. In terms of the story, it is weird and decidedly non-European, so to speak. What I mean is there must be some cultural Mexican things that I didn't quite catch. But even so, I still mostly like the plot. Mostly because I think the ending is somewhat strange and I'm not quite sure what happened there, how to read it. It seems to suggest a sequel or a continuation coming. I know there's an animated show, I think, about Frankelda, so perhaps this movie was a prequel to that. I don't know. I'm also not entirely sure why one character was turned into a sentient book, how that happens. That was really weird. But on the whole, it was interesting to follow. And the songs are also very good, particularly the one about the Terror Prince, sung by multiple characters in sort of different styles that then converge in the end. So I'm aware this is not for everyone. And I know there are people who bounce off animation in general and stop motion in particular. But I'd say give it a chance. It is beautiful and certainly different than most mainstream media. And it is a prime example of something that really needs human creativity and human effort to be created in the first place, which in this age of AI slop, I think is going to become more and more appreciated, hopefully, and celebrated. I liked it. I think it's really quite good.